Oh, hey, what's up? So today we took the rear seats out. We're doing a CM Components rear seat delete. I'm going to show you guys the components that we ripped out. Here, check it out. So when you put this in, you're basically taking out all the rear seats and you're replacing it with a really nice piece. Let's see what it's going to save. So the first half of this is seeing what the stock components weigh. We have those. Whew, we have those. Laid out over here. We're gonna put each thing on at a time and then see what it adds up to. So it's zeroed out right now. Almost like I've stripped a couple S650s.
Once or twice.
10 pounds, 13 ounces. Let me just make sure nothing's touching and everything, you know what I mean? Yep, so that's 10 pounds, 13 ounces for the lower cushion. Now, I'm gonna guess these are gonna add 10 more pounds, so we're gonna be about 20 pounds. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're 10 pounds at least.
Okay, so let's go here. Uh-oh. Was that way off there? Dude, 30. So call it 30 pounds for just the seat cushions. So the lower seat, the two uprights. Now let's go ahead and add the metal and the seat belts and all that stuff. I'm saying another 10 pounds. What do you think?
They were heavy. They were really heavy.
So you're saying we may get close to 40 pounds right here. So let's do each seat belt one at a time. I'm doing this so you guys can know what the weights are. So about 4 pounds, is that right? Okay. The next one. Woo! Let's do these. Seat belts. Oh man, we're at 40 pounds now. Watch this. 39.4. So now all we have is we got the nuts, bolts, like the hardware, and the rubber band that's always in the back, under the back seat. For whatever reason, somebody's hair tie probably. Let's do the hardware. We're gonna be 40 with this. Boom, 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
So, I don't know, a little over 41, close to 42 total. So when people gut it,
almost 42.
42. So I don't know, let me see if I have anything else over here. No, that's it. So I don't know, when we do the rear seat delete, I don't know, if memory serves me correct, I think it's about either between 7 to 10 pounds. So I think it's like a 35-pound weight reduction. So. I just wanted to turn this on and film a little bit and explain a few things. I'm heading to meet my wife for lunch, actually. So right now, as the car sits, Whipple Superchargers is coming out with an air intake upgrade kit. So I got these filters. I wasn't too happy with the K&N air filters, the way they fit. I'm sure they performed good, but my OCD just wouldn't let me have them in the air boxes. The pictures don't show the air boxes. A lot of people have commented on social media, yes, I do use the air boxes closed, or it defeats the whole purpose of the ram air and the inlet system. But the way the car sits right now is we ran the tank down on 87 octane that the dealer filled up. We ran the tank down to 0 miles, and then we put 7 gallons of 93 octane in it. And I just now went ahead and made it an E40 mix. So the 93 plus the E85 has resulted in a mix of E40 with about call it 98 octane, just to be on the safe side, with a stoich ratio of about 12.4. So yeah, so we have E40 in the tank in the Whipple intake upgrade. Now what I did notice was on the 60 to 130 on my last results, the drag radials on the forge line wheels, which I'm on right now, picked up tremendously to the 60 foot and the quarter mile, but the quarter mile an hour, you know, wasn't quite there. And the 60 to 130 fell off a few tenths of a second. So I was 1120s and 1130s on the 60 to 130 on the stock tires. And then on the Mickey Thompsons, the 325s, which are about 9 pounds heavier per wheel, 8 or 9 pounds. Yeah, for whatever reason, it knocked off a few tenths. So now I'm in the mid 11s on the 60 to 130. So this next test, I'm driving the car on purpose. It's got 270 miles on it now. I'm trying to free up a little bit more power, and I'm trying to get these fuel trims, you know, get it to learn a little bit. I guess I could reset the cam and all that stuff, but you know, I'm just kind of winging it. I'm extremely busy. I'm just doing things as I can do them. There's nothing done other than what you've seen documented. I removed the carbon traps. I have the Whipple air intake filter package on it. 270 miles now. It's a base 355 car. Not a performance pack. I've seen some people online saying my car's a performance pack. It's not a performance pack. It's a base 355 gear car, MT82. So it's been raining all day. It's super hot. I mean, the weather is so bad right now, and I can see rain clouds everywhere. It's 9:50 p.m. Corey, my helper, is on vacation. Today, what I did is I swapped the rear drag radials out for the stock stuff. So I put the stock back on, and then also what I did is on the front, I replaced the fronts with the spares. Kind of silly, but it's what I did. All right, so we got spare front, stock rear. And the car's still a normal car. It's got a CM components, rear seat delete. So right now it's really just an MT82 car with some hokey fronts, stock rears. I got about a half a tank of fuel. It's 93 with a gallon. It's a half a tank of 93 with a gallon of E85. So it's about E15 to E20. But yeah, let's see what this thing can do. And again, the last passes, I had these on the rear, and they actually lost. So they picked up on the 60 foot, but they lost a couple tenths on the 60 to 130. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm not going to do any stop and goes. I'm going to do 60 to 130 just to see what the gains are, okay? My best the other night, and it was on those, was an 11.11. So I'm really trying to get into the 10s. It's about 80 degrees tonight, maybe high 70s, 80, very humid. So the DA is still going to be around 2,000 probably where it's been. But let's see what happens. I mean, this is really just honestly testing the gains of putting like a skinny tire on the front. So. Oh, this would be a good one. Should be a good one. Got it. Got my 10. Got it. I'm going to do it again, too. All right, so I just went a 10.9. I'm going to get on it again. This is one of my favorite little spots right here. Let me see if I can be a little bit more aggressive with it and maybe get me a 1080 out of this sucker, okay? Starting to go up the hill. Damn it. 1080. What is that? 1089. The roads could be a little wet here, so I'll try it. Hold on, let's see what happens. I gotta calm it down. Woo! Badass. I'm gonna make a really quick insert to the video here. Really quick. Sometimes on this video, the videos that we're gonna be doing, there's gonna be a little bit of misinformation, but it's accidental, okay? So for example, the last video we talked about the quarter mile times, and I think maybe there was a mention of a 1269, and that's what my best was, but we showed a 1272 in the video, and that's only because I didn't have the camera going. So when I'm Corey, my sidekick, he's the one presenting you guys this information. It's not me making it. So there's going to be times where there's maybe something that he doesn't put in the right order, or he doesn't put in the video at all because of me. I'm not a professional YouTuber, just decided to start this. I want to keep this super quick for the, I'm trying to keep these videos short. So I'm going to flip the screen around, and I'm going to show you from the last 60 to 130 that you guys saw, since this video is primarily about what we did to get into the 10s from 60 to 130. We went from 1120s to 1080s, okay? I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown, just a quick one, because again, I might even confuse myself because I'm making all these changes and I'm going out and making hits. Nonetheless, you should get a big picture of the improvements as we do this, okay? So let me flip this around and I'll explain. All right. So I believe this is the 1121 that we left off on. Now again, this is 60 to 130. So what happened was, in order to try to get into the 11s on the quarter mile, I did forge line with 325 drag radials in the back, and it gained a bunch of weight, right? So once that happened, it slowed the car down, okay, as you can see. So again, let's back up here. Stock testing stuff, okay? Stock testing. And then boom, we get into that 1121 when we did the trap removal, all that stuff, okay? Right out of the gate, I think it was this one, was an 1160, and I said, oh, the 60 to 130 slowed down. Well, it did, look. 70s, 60s, 60s, okay? Around this time, and I don't know which one it is, I did an E40 mixture because another shop had the car on the dyno, and it didn't really do anything. And I had 87 in the tank, okay? So I added weight with the new fuel, a full tank, and I did E40. Didn't really see results. Ran the tank down a little bit. Well, anyways, I said, okay, well, I'm going to do E20. So I do mention E40 and E20 in this video, I believe. That's why I'm making this, to kind of show you. Well, then we got back to where we were, right? Sorry. And the moral of the story is, around this time is when we did the CM components rear seat delete, we did the E20, and then we decided to go ahead and put the spare on and the stock wheel and tire back on, and then boom, we got into the 10s. I just wanted to throw this out there really quick so you guys could have an understanding. And again, I mean, I'll show you from the beginning is right here. So this is 60 to 130. This is our progression with the changes that we're making, okay? So boom, we're in the 1080s now. I considered that a big win. These were back to back to back within minutes.